This is Jack's, right? Yeah, Jack. Eating with us, right? Yeah. How are you? Bruce, how are you doing? Good. Oh, there you are. So here's what you do. Shaggy.
Hi.
Actually, you're on the
Registration's here.
Isn't that where my corsage goes?
Oh, absolutely.
They're
bringing it. Bob has a person who does that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
That's my job is
Good.
because it's
Hard one. Yeah. The rush.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They're having to get here before strike. All the ships will be gone.
Yay! You have a drink ticket and you'll bring this number with you when they call you for the group photo. And Stephanie's gonna get you a card.
Yeah, Bruce is going to carry it. Well, they get that all here.
You can give me Bruce Ford's drink ticket. That's how I have it. And have your name in high school. The name you went by in high school. Oh, that's my age. Yeah. I want Bruce's name.
And you'll pick up these things.
Vinny?
And
How are you?
and then when you're done,
I think that's me, yes.
also at the end of
And you have a drink ticket and your number that you'll bring with you for the photo, and you have a memory book and a program and your ABCs. That just means it's just numerical. And here is your name tag. And Libby, here's your name tag.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Some things I have to change. I have to stay Dan. Thank you. That's really most important.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So,
And you have two more drink tickets. Your number for the photo.
Yeah.
You have your program already in the and you have your memory book that you ordered, and we'll get your name tag. Here's your name tag.
yeah, I'll tell you, it's sure things they see right now. All right, have fun.
She won't be here for a little while.
Yeah.
Well, it's early yet. It's only 5:30, starts at 6.
Yeah, we're old. We all come early. It's
We'll get your name tag in a minute, but right now you have a program, you have a drink ticket, and you have a number that you'll bring with you when they call you for a photo in a little while.
As you know, I didn't stay participating.
You were a band person.
And here's your sticky name tag.
Band.
It sticks right on your
One
shirt.
example is
Hello, good evening, afternoon.
It's the guy.
Here's some customers.
guys.
It's the guy.
Early check-in people.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
The guys.
do we, what do we do about parking? Is there like a voucher for it or what? Yeah, I saw you last night.
It's blonde. Parking. Gray. It's so much easier like this. Michael periodically goes, I liked your hair when it was straight.
This time, we're going to take a photo with
I can't
everyone.
drink, so.
This is Bob
Glad you're here, Bob.
Wow.
Me too.
Robert.
Good. How you doing? Everybody's.
She's going to explain this to you,
Yes,
Bob.
let's do it.
That's about you got a
I walk. I live in.
Did you find your number yet?
Way over there, and I got time to walk.
4 days.
You have a drink ticket and you'll bring this number with you for the photo.
You know, we parked in the garage here,
Okay.
and we had no idea where and what, and
Sticks right on your shirt.
Visit his brother on
now we have to, you know,
And kids go back.
committee members present here, we need, respect.
You got it.
24.
We need, roll out the red carpet.
Yeah.
Hey, Will.
He's pretty independent.
Is that Bobby?
By the way,
Yeah.
Hi,
you know
welcome.
what? I said it last night, but thank
Oh,
you.
Bob's got
You
to
get
do what
it.
I want to do.
Trying to figure it out.
And I wondered, you know,
Who you guys helping
Who is
with?
that? How are you?
I'll jump in there.
Thank
Correct. MC6, R-A-Y, Steve.
All right.
opportunity.
Thank you. Well, it's, thank you.
You got home and
It's
watched
a
these?
committee, and here.
Friends on Facebook. And you have a program for you, you have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you when they call you for the class.
I told you. I should.
Well, they don't have pictures of me. I was in and out of high school all the time. I went to 3 different ones.
But, everybody, either planning board or contact, or whatever. Figure out the population.
There we go. So it's kind of hard to
I
get.
love it.
So glad you came. Made a good decision. Once you get in, you'll see.
You have a program, you have a drink ticket, and we'll bring this number with you, and they'll call you for the time photo, and we're gonna get your name.
She's going. No, I don't think so.
My husband used to have a
Yeah, so my last name, Ford, his name Bruce.
get to talk to you. We got bused down south end of the aisle. The bus picked everybody up.
Seemed like only
Bus
yesterday.
down the south end. And there was a sewage ditch along the side of the field where we were recess on. Jimmy got a cardboard box and decided he was going to float it down the ditch. And he fell in because the box fell.
We meet again.
Yes. Welcome.
Sue and Jim Stevenson.
Your maiden name, or?
Oh, Hobbs and Stevenson.
Everything should be under your name.
We have all sorts of cool things inside.
Oh, I
There's
can't.
all the PowerPoint presentations, a bunch of
Register for
pictures.
your husband as well?
This all happened now. You and council.
Oh, that's Saturday, thank you.
I didn't know. I thought it was just
Jim, right? Jim?
Well, I didn't have any in between. I didn't have evening casual.
It's not very clear. That's okay.
I mean, I
I
could.
like the badges we have.
Often.
Stephanie's
I wear
gonna
this
get
once
your,
every 10 years.
Stephanie's gonna get your name tag in the meantime, Jim. You have a number that you'll bring with you when they call you for the photo, you have a drink ticket. Steven, you have a 6-month, there's your memory book in the program, inside your phone.
And we put this
You can stick it right on your,
okay. And it doesn't like red.
no, not unless it's silk or leather.
Oh, okay. No silk and leather.
You have to, we're getting your name tag, just in the name of
You were always there.
So since we always have light hair, your hair color hasn't changed much.
Hi, did you get any help with the door?
No, that's good. I think ever fight well. I'd say that that's a rarity.
The cat of your face.
Maybe it's supposed to go on.
Well, I see something right there, that'll work.
And then she asked about Barry.
So I'll look at your memory book,
I
Bob.
said, I'll just do a short email and then I'll send you.
Oh, you're my favorite shortest person I ever met.
I know Meryl is a
The next door were hardly there.
I don't know.
How are you?
You're not unusual. And Michael used to live across the street.
Stephanie, get your name tag? And a memory book in the envelope, grab a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the conference.
Okay, here's what he did.
Get your name tag.
Hey, Bob.
So I just have to be
We rail everything really.
Sean, right?
So what we do is, what I do is, download my voicemail,
Have a program. You have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the You have a memory book in the program, and you have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the class photograph.
You know, I said to you yesterday, when you were talking about there are some to get whatever it is you get. I was just saying, you know, I would go for her, most likely be graduated, and then I would go over and make eye contact.
You have a program, are you? You have a couple drinks with you?
How do you do
All right, very good. All right, well,
I'm willing to put my husband in. I already know. If my husband get one,
yes,
Am I lucky?
that was really like drafting. It's very good. Line up with numbers.
Oh, thank you.
And then, we'll take a picture of the number. So anyway, so when the application comes forward, your number, your name will appear with your number according to your number. But the number will, but you want.
I was
You'll win.
Yeah.
Gary didn't make it to the road. No, I
You're gonna get somebody to
I wasn't a student.
He's kind of over here. He would like to go behind the double doors. Yeah, we have double doors here. Here's Catherine.
Yes, Captain.
And then this is your husband. And I have a couple things for you.
Yes, yes, I do.
What's your last name?
Where do you got?
For, memory program. He'll get a drink to each of you, and he'll bring this number with him for the class program.
Thank you.
Remember all of that.
That's a lot to remember, I know.
And then,
or Somerset.
He gave me $24. How am I gonna get home?
And here you go. And a drink, and you'll bring this number back.
Thank you very much.
that's what husbands do.
Now he's got to find you, right?
I will find it. One thing I'll just go in.
Yes, no, you just go in.
Go in.
A memory program. You have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the class program. You're all set.
Yes, okay.
Well, you made it, and with
Yes, you
your
can write your shirt off, you can write it with your.
Anyway, I have a lot of stuff to do.
Last name's Scruggs?
Good school got a committee.
Yeah, we walked a lot. Yes.
Oh, he had looked at I have your name.
You look exact. You look exact.
In addition, you have a memory program that we have a drink ticket, and we'll bring this number back for the class photograph. And you're all set.
So glad you're here.
My wife, Jane. Hi, Gary.
Great.
Billy, how you doing, buddy?
You're good. We didn't have come.
Your
But
program.
there was somebody that
You have a
came here,
drink
you know,
ticket,
it
and
was
we'll bring this number with you for the class
we got a
program.
great committee, and you can see
You're all
them.
set.
Roger,
Hey, we can help you every night. What's your last name?
Hello, Meredith.
How are you, Willie?
Yeah, Ron's in there doing his thing.
Hi, I'm Mark. C-O-L-E, my wife.
Your wife, she's all nice and
Oh, she's got everything?
And she does everything, like give her her instructions. But if she forgets, she'll come back and we'll tell her again.
All right.
It's either Grubby or a soup.
You have a drink ticket and a number that will bring with you for the class photo, and Stephanie's gonna get your name tag. There you go. Thank you.
This looks like our big
Are they all gonna come from one direction?
Have you pre-registered?
You're on the wrong side here.
Already got the photo. Okay. There's your name tag. You'll stick it right on there. There's your program. You have a drink ticket, and you'll be this number for the class photo. Okay. Thank you. You are safe.
Hurry up and wait, huh?
Exactly.
And then there are two Tuesdays. Thank you for reading.
I was asked to be a volunteer to be a cleaner. And they said there would be 2 doors. And here they are. No, one stays here.
Stand, and one for you, Stan. It sticks right on.
Okay, thank you.
Memory making program. Each have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the class photograph. And you're all set. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I recognize you, dear. Seriously.
Yes, Joni? Yeah.
Well, I was gonna wear a jumpsuit, then I'm like, I love it because it's 3 days. I just can't do it. Then I'm like, I'm gonna go Hawaiian and East Indian because I have to buy sticks right grandma is East Indian and we have to buy blue tea. Why not?
He came down from the hotel room ahead of me, so he's here somewhere.
Amazing.
And when we go out, they'll take 2 pictures, one with everyone holding it up.
Oh my God.
Program right here. You have a number that will bring with you for the class photo. You're all set.
All right, have fun.
And Jill?
Looks like we're having a, what are we having, a bidding? Silent auction?
That's how they can identify you. You'll have a drink ticket and you'll bring that number with you for the photo.
But you know, I saw, you know, all those
Dana, I have a program for you. We have a number that we're with you for the photo, and you have a drink ticket. Okay, there are 2 of you, right? Yeah. Oh, we're getting the name tag at one. If they want to know, they'll ask. Have a good evening. Hi, welcome. Thank you. And now you have a program with you.
Hey, Tom. Well, have fun. Lots of stuff to do in here.
And what is this? This is a program of memory. Here's each memory ticket, and you'll bring this one with you for Enjoy.
The number 31 is...
We'll hold that up for the photo, and then we'll take a photo, and then we'll take another photo without the
Hey,
number.
Pat, we didn't get to say hi last night. We didn't
Program at a marriage, you each have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the last photo. Have a good evening. Sharon, here's your program. You each have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the class photo. You're all set. You're welcome. Have a good night.
Fun, Sharon. I will. Yeah, you know, you see the pictures, yeah.
And everything comes Number one. Number one.
I was in blue books with you.
High time. Anne-Marie, I have your program. You each have a drink ticket, and you'll bring them with you. You have a class photo. Hi, welcome. You're like, oh man, that's awesome.
Just go on in.
She's got more,
Difference in writing, writing on this, you guys have.
I know, and this is a transformation.
For me, it was like, they said business casual, I mean, evening casual, what does that mean?
It's a made up term.
Where holes in the paper are racing.
Oh my God. You have a program and a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the
I know. So you want to say about the dress, the ladies that that's it. There's not much choice with that.
Right, yeah.
Every time I go to one dress can
You look pretty as usual.
Thank you. Which one are you? I like the tie. Other
Did you wear something like that when you worked?
I was gonna wear the name. I still work and I still wear it.
Oh, really?
Alice, we have a program.
I had a neighbor, I don't know, she was,
You have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you.
well, I fly around and maybe I'll get play line sometime.
I have a couple of things for you.
I go around over there. Yeah. Two doors, one registration.
This number will be for the class.
Why don't you put the chairs over
And Richard, I have a couple of things over here for you. Here's your number. You have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the class photo. You're all set.
That's it?
Yeah, that's
I do remember you, but
So Meredith?
oh, yeah. Not necessarily. You're in time.
I like that picture. Yeah, there's the picture of me.
All right. Each has to do your
I got a good number. Oh, yeah. I remember. That's
We have a program for you.
Okay.
Each have a drink ticket, and we'll bring this number with you for the class photograph.
Okay,
You're all set. You're welcome.
They're all gonna be old friends. This is really validates my wife Francie. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It was great. Play tackle football on your football field. Yeah, climb over and go.
That's why it was so
Hello, Will. Nice to see you.
Oh, Caroline! I don't know why. Yeah, she is great. Maybe her hair changed. Okay, well, have fun. We're busy.
No, two. So I see under Carl, yours being for a different last name.
No, it's under Hammond or Mercer. It might be under Hammond.
Oh, there we go. We have what? They never got the connection.
Oh.
Are you guys both? Oh, you're both passing. We're not. We're at one time.
We're still just not married. I always tell people if I wasn't not here right now.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my God. You don't even look anywhere.
That wasn't the official senior.
I have a couple things for you.
That's yours.
I want to stick it on the blue maybe. They might stay better than I am.
Stick it to you. How you doing, Willie?
Here's your program for fun. You have a drink ticket and you bring this number with you for the class photo.
Class photo? You look so good. I'm so glad you know it.
But the best
We'll get a
of
chance to chat tonight. We can
Was it yesterday? Absolutely.
I can hold my
overwhelming.
numbers when
You
they
have a
take the picture.
program.
That's very great. That's how they know who you are.
Bring this number with you for the class photo.
Okay.
I get to sit on
All you do is you change them. Everybody switches and they get all around.
Can I sit with you?
Yeah, just go.
I have a couple things for you, Patricia.
I know that is not you. No, not at all.
Sorry about that.
Hi Patricia, I have a couple things for you over here. You have a memory learning program. You have a drink ticket and you bring this number with you for the class photo.
Okay.
That's right tonight.
I'm 99.
Oh, I was 101, so hey, we're.
You have a program in the each have a drink ticket.
Okay.
She'll bring this number with her class photo.
Oh, yeah.
He has all the good information. Oh, yeah.
Hello, Diane.
I guess we came in the back door, so.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. So there was a party, we see. Why not?
Wait, lots of stuff to do with that.
That's it. Here's your program. You have a drink ticket and you'll get this number with you for the class photograph.
Hello, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. You have a program and a memory with you. And you have a drink ticket and you'll get this number over the class
Well,
Here we go, I guess.
what you doing here?
Each have a drink ticket and we'll bring this number with you for the class
Cutting in, Cynthia. So, yeah, you go on forward. The light over there. Hi, Diane. Right. Were you there last night?
I saw you last night, but I didn't get a chance to talk.
No, unfortunately, that guy over the back.
Hey, the glasses are the same.
They never go outside. Oh, you do it outside Enjoy.
I forgot my time. You guys look very sharp. See, everybody gets a little
Hi, John.
God forbid.
You have a very good program. You have a drink ticket and we'll bring this number with you for the class. And here's my name tag. One for you too. Without the photo. Otherwise, you'll have to pay for all these tickets.
Yeah, no, I messed up my tickets.
Then we go in the program.
Yeah, all right. I'd love to. Thank you.
Okay, and I saw, we must be getting table out there.
As you might imagine, it's really better than the word. You can be better than what we were making.
Okay, you're all set. All right.
Yeah.
No, I have.
And you'll bring this number with you for the class photo. Okay, except that I have a name tag for you.
I hear you're just going.
I'm a cool shirt.
Yeah, I could have used you in the restaurant.
I might have,
Travel to South America, Central America. Right here, Corey.
We have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you when they call you for the class photo.
I got your name tag for you.
I will. Okay, I sort of remember.
Yeah, vaguely.
I remember the name. All right. All righty.
Did you pre-register? I don't know. You can pay online.
Yeah, they submit it.
Oh, I apologize. We will get that over.
You look so young. You're one of the students.
You know, you could fit in.
Yeah, totally good.
Like it's turned in.
Oh, congratulations.
Wow. You are really doing well.
I stepped out your name.
Still playing ball.
Thank you so much for coming.
Mr. Day, come in. Will Van Eyck.
Will, on you.
Play on your baseball team. You're doing really well.
Here's your name tag and I got a number for
We
you.
have a couple more things for you.
So do we call you Theo or do we call you Day Con?
Just coach.
Coach, all right, coach. Yeah.
Play ball.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear that.
I still play ball.
Good.
So, Coach, you have a program. You have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the class photo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We fold
I
it.
didn't go to school.
You're like one of my favorite teachers.
Sorry. No, I did not. Maybe so. I don't know.
Yeah, I work mainly for
Calvin, we have a program and a menu book in the envelope. Each have a drink ticket, and you'll have a number to bring with you for the class photo. Stephanie's getting your name.
No, he works as a team.
There is your name tag.
Yeah, he's got it.
Hi, welcome.
He's doing it for you.
Right over here is the end of the line.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Have fun.
No one's really watching. No, just have my name.
Yeah, from here on the left, I believe.
It's inside here.
Can we get you checked in first?
Hello.
Can we get you checked in and then we'll let you go?
Check in.
Tony, Hannah, come on.
How do you spell your maiden name?
Hannah.
Okay,
Have you seen the pictures that Clay has been sending out?
There are two of you,
Like first grade, second grade. I tell them.
Perfect card.
Okay.
Here's your name tag. Would you like to hold on to
Would you like us to hold these until your guest comes, or would you like to take these? Okay. And then we will bring with you for the class photo, and we have your guest name tag as well. Cool.
Thanks very much.
Enjoy. Welcome.
Hello, RC.
Can we have your last name, please?
A long time. Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Here, your Mercer warrior. Get your name. Here's your program. You'll give a drink today, and you'll bring this number with you for the class photo.
And here's your name tag.
It's in right up there.
Give your last name. Sure, you can.
Well, some of the gangs here, Diane's here, Diane up in, Bob, of course. Yeah, not sure that, so, I can think of it at the moment.
Here's your program. You have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the class photo.
I was on the fringes. You gotta really think. Ron and Clay. Ron Clay. They're the ones that really. Actually, everybody, because they're on the phone, they talk to the committee.
Definitely looks like me.
Enjoy.
high school picture here too.
Well, I'm dressed like tonight, I just
Yeah, for the you can pay for like just everyone to come out and have the I see a shadow in my that blend. You have a memory book and a program in there. You have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this one with you for the class photo.
Do I win something if we call my number?
Yes. Take your photo. Take your picture down.
That's a good looking guy right there.
And you get a free drink, so enjoy.
Good. We'll hope you don't get that.
You each have a drink ticket, and you'll bring this number with you for the class photo.
I haven't had no problem.
And you're all set. Enjoy.
Diane was asking if you were here.
Vicky.
I was better than I still have it.
Check out the picture.
No, she was in the line.
Okay, and I was gonna ask the question, did you and Gary get mad? Gary, apparently, right?
Yeah, we got this.
You can choose whatever you want. No assignment.
Go ahead.
I had to get a retake.
Any place where we could get a light snack of some sort upstairs, maybe?
Hello, well, hi. May we have your last name, please? Oh, really nice. Hi. Now we have a program and a memory book. We have a free drink ticket. We'll bring this number with you for the class. Oh, that's great. I love it. I love it. Perfect.
And I didn't like it, so I thought, I'm just gonna let my hair go back to its normal color and embrace my curl. And for the longest time,
We have a program for you.
well, I
Have a
have
free drink ticket. And you'll bring this number with you when they call you for the photo. And start keeping it on your bag.
So I made my bangs straight. Oh, yeah.
You're all set.
Andrea, you're still enjoying retirement, right?
Dorothy? Dorothy, we have a program and a memory book and everybody's like, we have a free drink ticket and that's okay. They'll bring this number with you when they come to the class program. And get
Loud and
right
now,
here. It's just this.
Well, I think I might call it quits here. I think you guys,
Lady, we have a program for you. You have a free drink ticket and you'll bring this number with you when they call you.
you think we can give these guys the rest of the night off?
And Shane's coming right back with something. I think Shane's coming back with something.
Is that,
Oh, no.
is that you know?
What I got is green grass with trees, so we see the bush growing, so I have to find all my old managers.
You have a free drink ticket and you'll bring this number with you when they call you for the class photo.
Okay.
Is that exact time?
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Hi. We have a free drink ticket and you'll bring this number with you when they call you for the
About 30 pounds is important.
You're gonna make that.
That's why I didn't recognize it.
You get one too? No picture, but you get one. Thanks.
I never knew that.
Sit down, give it
Yeah, oh, for sure.
If I take one of those things, my head feels like it's just gonna go.
Yeah, you get all these weird thoughts and dreams and everything.
So instead,
How about
about you sit down and I get your picture?
I'm fine.
I like to do that.
Really? Hello.
Have incomplete houses, and they'd have this ice.
I was a very generous person.
That's very generous, yeah.
Only because she was also suffering. I think Kathy made a big mistake when she didn't have her name. So I know a little bit.
After we were done, we went forest for about 4 days, and then on to
What's a good word, Ola?
life.
Yeah, God is good. How's that?
God is good. So you guys were
Hello. You're the celebrity spokesmodel. I'm Bob the Greeter. Greetings.
Other people on the thing? You're doing all the work. And
No, that's not.
well, it is.
South Carolina.
Am I on camera? For a little bit. Just a little. He turns away. Just a little.
Yes.
I want to welcome you to the 50-year reunion of the Mercer Island High School class of 1969. This is just the coolest thing. Look around this room, there's nobody who doesn't have a smile on their face, you know? And I'm so glad to see so many of you could join us for this once-in-a-lifetime event. My name's Clay Eels, and I'm co-chair of the reunion, and we have several people to thank for making this possible. And the first I want to mention is our committee, and they are co-chair Ron Cohn, Bob Ewing, Ricky Seidel-Koppel, Therese Rand, and Roger Schwartz, and let's put our hands together. I speak for all 6 of us that it was truly a joy to put this together. A lot of meetings, a lot of time spent together, but it was a joy. Next are the official greeters from our class. You met them when you came in, and I want you to give them a round of applause. Bruce Howard and Will Van Ice. And some of you have been enjoying the PowerPoint up here, and there are people who made special contributions of materials. I want you to know all the people who went into this that you've been seeing a lot of images from on email and in the show here. I'm going to go alphabetically by our names back in high school. There's Mary Anderson Jenkins, Sherry Baxter Hanneman, John Cahill, Glenn Delaney, Polly Giminelli Mayer, Donna Hammond Meyerzum, Martha Haviland Clauser, Lorraine Cashin Hendrickson, Nancy Jones Waters, Barbie Lilleberg Bird, Cynthia Marquette, Jules Michelle, Wayne Wright, and I gotta mention, you're gonna see the photos soon enough. Yesterday's fantastic photographer, John Lester's wife, Michelle. Could you give all these people a hand? We also thank the Woodmark Inn for this perfect venue, and Reunions with Class for being our guiding light. They were the people who checked you in, but we've been working with them for a year. And we can spend way too long recognizing many of our classmates for various reasons, I know. But I want to mention those who traveled the furthest distance to get here. And if I'm messing up here, please raise your hand and let me know. We have Gary Macklis from South Carolina. We have We have John Cahill from Hawaii. And last night, we had Laurel Noodleman Kamada all the way from Japan. And let me look toward the center table. Yes, we have one. Do we have two? I'm looking for teachers. Yes, we have two. We are fortunate to have several of our former teachers here tonight, and we do thank you for coming. And Ron Cohn says that we also should take this opportunity to apologize to you.
Who are the teachers, Clay?
They are at a special table in the middle of our room.
Who are they?
I'm about to tell you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. We have math teacher Virginia Cowden and Spanish teacher, baseball coach, and Spanish club advisor Pio Decano. Please stand up. And good hand. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's truly an honor to host you. If you haven't had a chance to talk to them, you've got a couple more hours to do it, at least. And speaking of teachers, it's important to note that they are still teaching us. We were able to contact more than 20 of them who are still around, and many of them wanted to attend tonight, but because of health challenges or schedule conflicts, they couldn't be here. One of these was tennis and basketball coach Mark Frisbee. Anybody remember Mark? He's in Portland for a tennis tournament. No surprise there. But this is what he wrote to me. He said, "Have a great time, and remember, all those old stories are not true." And, you know, he's right. Tonight, as we bask in conversation with each other, coming to the surface are a lot of memories. I've heard a lot of them already just going around the room. And I, for one, have learned that some of my memories, the things that I was absolutely sure happened the way that I remember them, maybe didn't happen quite the way I recall. And I just want you to be able to understand you're not alone if that's the case. I'm sure you're not alone. And let me give you an example. This is common to all of us. We all know, most every one of us knows where we were, what we were doing when JFK was assassinated. And it's become known as a JFK moment, a time when we all remember at the same time. Well, I was in 7th grade, as we all were, and I was on the multi-purpose room stage at South Mercer Junior High School during band practice with Mr. Buman. And I remember the news coming over the squawk box, and I remember Mr. Buman, who was a tall guy, and he kind of crumpled over in his chair. I'd never seen him so sad. And what I also remember is I was sitting next to, I was 4th chair or so in the trombone section, and I was sitting next to Steve Hawes, 1 year older than we are.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what it was, but I made some joke, and he elbows me in the side and he says, "Shut up. This is not a time to make a joke like that." So all this time, I mean, it's more than 50 years. You think of when JFK was shot, I have this kind of ugly memory in my head of what I did when I heard about it.
Shame on you, Clay.
Well, yeah, shame on me, Gary. But about 50 years later, I'm at a wedding reception, about 200-300 people down in Belltown in Seattle, and I see across the room there's Steve Hawes, and I haven't seen him for 50 years. And so I take a deep breath and I walk over across the room, and I look up, and he was a big guy, and I said, "Steve, how you doing?" And he remembered me, and I said, "Steve, I got a story to tell you." And I told him the whole JFK thing. And I said, "Is that what you remember?" He said, "Yeah, that's exactly what I remember. Only what I remember is that I was the one who told the joke and you elbowed me inside." I said, "Are you kidding? Are you just being nice?" And he said, "No, that's what I remember." So I don't know what the hell happened. So in spite of our faulty memories, we have built this weekend and this evening with the idea of maximizing conversations. And I myself, and I know the other committee members, have experienced this with all the phone calls and the emails and the diving into photos over the past year. I feel like I've almost already had a reunion. But nothing substitutes for what my wife Meg calls the original social media, face to face. And look at what we're doing here. In fact, I was talking to somebody about this not long ago, and she said, I get it. Face look, not Facebook. And so we're doing a lot of face look tonight, and we'll get back to that really quickly, but I have to cover a few logistics. First of you, many of you have been enjoying the 500 or so slides in this PowerPoint next to me. Please know that this slideshow will be available to all of us in the form of a PDF file after the reunion. We've done our best. I want you to know also that we've done our best to identify everyone, but if you see a missing name or a mistaken ID, you'll have a chance to submit that after the reunion, and we hope you do. The more the merrier. The second thing is we hope that you've all had a few moments to take a look at the in memoriam display and the memorabilia. And the in memoriam display is it's a chance to reflect on the 52 people who are no longer with us. And third, as soon as I'm done talking, we're going to go outside on the steps and we're going to pose for group photos. Now I've got some specific instructions for you that these come from reunions with class, okay? The deal is the photographer is going to split us into two groups. So they will be processed into one sheet of photo paper where the two groups will be on the paper. And the procedure is that the number card that you received when you checked in, that will identify you in the photo. So make sure when you're called to bring your number card with you. Because the first photo that's going to be taken with you, you're going to hold the card up. That's so we can identify everybody, all of the graduates here. And then the next photo, you won't have the number, and that'll be the photo that'll be printed. So the first group is going to be numbers 1 through 55, or last name A through K, as you were known in high school. So that's about half of us. And in just a minute, I'm going to ask you to go out and join the photographer, and then when that's done, we will have the other half go out there and do that. But I wasn't satisfied with doing this in two groups, because there's something magical about having us all in the same photo. And so after the second group is shot, the first group, you should hang around out there, and then we'll all crowd together for one big group photo, and we'll see if we can make that one look good in the printing process, all right? So, hang on just a sec. Once the photo taking is done, that's going to take about 10, 15 minutes. The dinner buffet line up there opens, and feel free to eat at one of the tables, inside or outside, but the idea isn't to just get stuck in one place the rest of the night. Please mix. And that's it for our program tonight. Tonight's all about memories and conversations, connections, reconnections, all born of our common childhood circumstance. And have no fear, we will stay in touch in future reunions. Just look around this room. We are a strong class. Look at all of us. And the feelings of love and gratitude are very real. And let's keep it going tonight and into the future. Thank you very much. And on to the group photos. The first group, 1 through 55. Letters A through K, we'll meet you out at the steps.
Okay, everybody close down now.
Yeah, that would fit in.
Young ladies, first. Guys in the back, guys in the back. All right, guys in the back, step down a little bit closer to the face.
Someone was looking over here. I need to Martha right there.
Hey,
Morgan. Hi. I'm glad you made it.
We got our ages.
Slide in.
Okay. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to be on that end because I'm going to tell them to pass the cards down that way.
What do you think?
Looking good. All right, we're going to take 2 ID photos with those numbers. The back row, put the numbers above your head. The front row, put your numbers in front. The middle row, put your numbers underneath your chin. The middle row. There you go. Now, number 4. Yeah, is that number 4? There you go.
Am I in your way? Do you want me to hold your ladder?
Yeah, you can stand next to me. All right, I'm going to check everybody's ID photo. The guy way in the back in the pink shirt, put it on the other top of your head. There you go, on top. That's it. There you go. I want to see your faces too. That's why you got to have it up there. All right, let's take 2 ID. What about this young man? You have a. I lost mine. Oh, okay.
Oh, I know who he is.
All right. All right, we're going to take one more. After this ID photo, stay there. Pass the numbers down to your left. They're going to collect them. All right, hold that. We're going to take 3 more photos after this. Pass those numbers down. You guys are so cooperative. All right, this is where it counts. Make sure you look good. Young ladies in front, bring those feet together. I want to see what those shoes look like. Beautiful.
Okay, can you tell them? All right,
Now we move, right?
I want you guys to go in where you checked in. Go in that door so we can have the next group come out the main doors over here. And then we're going to call you back out in about 7 minutes to come to the all group photo.
All right, here go. 3 big ones. This is where it counts. Bring those feet together. Oh, nice shoes. Yes. Okay. All right, looking right this way. Let me check you all. Oh, wait a minute. Young man, way in the back. Slide over a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Hold it. Boy, they all froze. Didn't they? Okay, let's try that again. Chins up. Whoa. Hold it. Nice. One more to go all together. Can you all say money? Money. Whoa, that girl's eyes lit up over there. Okay, don't forget now. Step out that way and go through where you checked in. Thank you. We'll call you back in a little bit. Easy. Easy breezy.
Thank you. So, wine is going to be part of your photo, or would you like me to hold your glass?
Oh, sure, you can hold it. But just don't drink it.
Yeah, somewhere. Are we supposed to go?
What numbers are we supposed to be up there?
56 and above, that's you.
Oh, that's
You have your numbers. All right, young ladies, the first 3 rows, step up and scoot down, all the way down, all the way down, down to the rail.
Yeah,
Down to the rail.
you want me to hold it?
All the way down.
You are, you already did. No, he's getting it.
Ladies, step down and down and
But it is.
All right, guys, in the back, close down towards the rail. Come on down. There you go. Close in. Close down, young lady. It's getting dark. We're waiting for you.
Thank you very much, man. After spitting me out.
through the first 2 photos. We're gonna ID these photos with your number. The guys in the back, 3 rows, put your numbers on your top of your head. The people in the middle rows, put the number underneath your chin. The front row, right in front of your chest. Uh-oh. Thank you. All right, we're going to take 2 ID photos. After the second one, pass the numbers down to your left.
Bob, put it under your chin.
Then we're going to take 3 more photos. After the 3 photos, stay right there because we're going to bring everybody else back.
Oh, I got a question.
Here we go. Hold it. Nice. Let's try that again. One more time. Don't forget, pass your numbers down to the left after this one. Pass them down.
What about the last one?
3 more photos. This is where it counts. All right, we're going to take 3 more. Make them look good. Feet together in front. I want to check out those shoes. Woo, look at those over there.
Hey, we need humor there. Humor, something funny.
All right, so we're going to take 3 photos, and then we're going to bring the first half of the class back out and do like a giant group shot. So stay here after we're done with this photo.
All right, let's try it again. Hold it. You weren't looking right. I got you. Okay, let's try that again. Everybody, together, chins up. Whoa.
Wow.
Hold it. Nice. Let's try that again.
Yeah, you guys look good.
Hold it. Stay there. We're going to bring everybody else in.
All right, Clay, did you get them coming in?
one guy at their door. The short guy's got to go up a step.
Oh, that guy.
There you go. Yeah, move down. That's great. Move in. Move in. We got everybody. All right, we're going to take 4 big ones! What class is this anyway? What year?
69!
I'm pointing at us.
All right, class of 69, let me check you all out! All together with your right hand. Show me your right hand. That's your right hand. All together with your right hand, I want you to go, hurrah! Ready? 1, 2, 3! Hurrah! Good. 2 more to go now. Make them look good. Look at this. All right, hold it right there. Nice. 1 more to go. This is the big one coming up. Last chance. Chins up. Whoa.
Zippers up.
Perfect. Thank you. A lot of people.
That was cute. Great picture. Is that in you? Is it? See how those photos. Yeah, I can tell that by doing it. We've done it in time to choose.
Appreciating that I have my
It's not gonna happen. Sitting there. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah?
Until the thing actually got underway. It still fits perfectly.
All right. Perfect.
Yep, he looks good in it. It's gonna feel good tonight too.
That's what 38 years of flying high will do for you.
Yeah.